The news flow, Kevin, is just extraordinary right now. I guess just because of the clock and what happened late Tuesday, we've got to migrate over to health care. Forget about the emotion and drama of the senator from Arizona. What did the Senate Majority Leader accomplish late Tuesday?
They got a little bit of a win, but it's hard to see. But this is far from over. Look, they're going to open up for amendments in the sense that there are three paths forward. You can either do the Senate Majority Leader plan, Mitch McConnell's plan, which is basically a moderate proposal. You can either do a straight repeal of the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare, which will lose you moderates and has no chance of advancing. Then there's this new wordage, Tom, called a skinny repeal. That's the path forward, if there is one at all. That said, I've spoken with a senior aide to the House Freedom Caucus. Later today, I'll be interviewing the Freedom Caucus chairman, and I can tell you that they feel that it's going to be very difficult, to say the least, to get all of their members on board to support a skinny repeal.
Kevin, this honestly gets more complicated by the day. Fascinating, though. I want to know, though, you know, there's so many versions of a repeal and replace, etc., etc. Is there any chance we could not get a repeal at all? And if that happens, how harmful is that going to be for President Trump's administration? It'll be very harmful because it'll elude the administration of having a significant policy win that they want. But on the flip side of that, just in terms of the thinking, if the skinny version, the mix version, gets out of the Senate, it'll go to the House, where it will lose ultra-conservative support and not be able to advance. But the leadership, the moderate leadership led by Speaker Ryan, they're hoping that they'll be able to pressure, and the White House pressure them to get it to a vote. Now, it's hard to see how that happens right now, given the circumstances, but we might not be looking at anything until next year, should they lose that small window of opportunity. And if that happens, it'll be close to 2018 and very hard for people to have such a big vote, especially those who are up for re-election.